Good morning, my friend. Heather Dunlop here. And what I want to share with you today is an obstacle that comes up many times with many of the women that I work with and speak to around that survivor identity and having lived through sexual assault, domestic violence, and now wanting to step into living your thriving life. And there's an obstacle that comes up repeatedly, and I see it again and again. And I want to address it today because I know that you can overcome it, right? Obstacles are meant to be overcome. So the obstacle I want to talk about today is the fear of confronting past trauma and whether or not that's going to trigger further emotional pain. So see what happens, many of us, and I know I did this when I was younger. I would just push it down, push it down, push it down, ignore it. And I would just get busy with everything else so that I would keep my mind busy so that I wouldn't have those thoughts and I wouldn't have those flashbacks about the sexual abuse and the molestation I experienced. And I know that there's so many women like you and me that have this same fear, that I don't want to face it because I'm afraid of how bad it's going to get, and it's going to get even worse, and I'm going to continue to trigger emotional pain. So here's the thing I want you to know, that when you and I work together, we are able to confront the past trauma in a way that allows it to be released so that it no longer triggers you. And we work on what is it that actually is causing that trigger to come up, and we work on eliminating the outcome, right? So, say for example, right now, say you confront the trauma and your emotional trigger is that you're just enraged and angry and you lash out. And then after that, you want to crawl into a hole and hide. So you retreat from everybody around you. Well, what if the chosen result is something that I get to actually recognize the strength it took for me to come through that abusive experience? And I can recognize the strength within me and pull from that place and choose a new result. And that's what I get to work on with my clients. So instead of being afraid of confronting the past trauma and allowing that emotional trigger to continue to create that old unwanted result, we get to change it. The trigger may happen, it may still come up, but instead of all of that anger coming up or all of that desire to just go and retreat from other people, you choose a new response that allows you to be in the present moment and change the way that trigger creates your next result. So, what if that next result was I actually take a breath and relax and I recenter myself and then I make a rational decision about what I'm going to do next? So if you're ready to do that and you're ready to learn how to create inner peace, love, confidence in your life and live the life of a thriving woman, I've got a great video for you that allows you to bring about this inner peace just like that, to feel loved just like that, to feel confident in the moment, to know that you have the ability to figure it out. So that instead of retreating into that hole or getting angry, you respond from a place of calm and you make a better decision. So let me know if you want the video. I'd love to share it with you. This is Heather Dunlop. Always remember, you have strength within you.